All right, this is our exercise to really work on that anterior pelvic tilt. So we do a load of work on the posterior pelvic tilt. This is mainly because we want to increase the space in the spine. Now we're working on the front side, so the anterior pelvic tilt. What I've done here is I've got this set up so that my block and box is about halfway up my shin. So you want to be just below your natural squatting position. So my thighs are kind of just below parallel here. You're going to tuck your feet in, root into your heels, and then back's going to come nice and straight. And we're thinking of rolling forward on that block with those hip flexors doing the work. So refer back to that hinge pattern that I showed you in your initial video. We're thinking of anterior pelvic tilt here with the hip flexors bringing us forward off the block. So you'll see I just lean forward, hip flexors switch on, and that allows me just to pick up ever so slightly. It's like a micro squat here. Come back down into neutral spine, anterior pelvic tilt forward, down, up. You can see my butt just lifting off the block there, anterior pelvic tilt, back. My knees are nice and wide to allow that upper body to come through the space we've created. Your hip flexors should really fire off with this one. If they're not firing off, we're not quite connecting with them and engaging with them. So I can provide some more pointers if it helps. What you could also do in this position is, like we did in the initial video, is you put like a block or a piece of paper or a thin book in between that hip crease. And then in order to initiate the movement, you rock forward, squeezing that object in between your hips. And then it's a slight lift off of the butt from the block or whatever you're sitting on. Okay? So lift off, anterior pelvic tilt, relax. And what you'll see here is there's not necessarily a dip in the spine. There's no real arch in the lower back. It's a neutral spine. We're just allowing the hip flexors to do the work. Okay?